Alright guys, I am standing in the entrance of a standard large unit of Senada Residences. It's not the largest unit, but the largest unit. Difference with this is negligible 20 or 30 square feet difference. This is a 915 square feet unit, and this is the entrance. So there are many different layouts, but generally they are a combination of 2 rooms and single room, and then bigger or smaller living rooms. There is a plethora of options, but because more than 300 over units are already sold, you are left with a handful to pick on, and there is a combination of facing either Bukit Kiara, KLCC, or facing the Gulf View, or facing Bukit Damansara. Okay, so nevertheless, whichever way you're facing, do remember this: your location is in KLGCC, or you can say your location is in Bukit Damansara, basically the 60,000 postcode location. Okay, anyway, here from the living room we can look at, this is an island that you can build yourself, because this area was left up to your own imaginations. And then over here it will be a kitchen with a working tabletop that is linear. So like what they say, you cook, you prepare, and then you wash, you prepare, and then you cook, right? And you can put some other appliances over there, maybe your rice cooker and all that. And then here you have a place for your washing machine, or you can put it over there, right? And this is your yard, and this faces the ventilation area, so you can open the window to, you know, dry out your clothes and all that. These come standard. They're Bosch units, quality Bosch units. Taps and basins and the cabinets and the top cabinets, they all come standard, right? This will be up to your own imagination. And of course the living room as well, right? This will be the 14 feet living room. There are options of smaller units, bigger units, but basically the bigger it is, the more you pay, the smaller it is, the less you pay. The Gulf View would of course command a premium over the Bukit Damansara view. All right, over here in the center of the unit, we can see, so this is the living. This is where, let's say you entertain your guests, right? You'll be preparing your pasta, making your coffee over here. Your guests are over here. Even the person cooking can turn around and say, would you like more chili? And they go, yes. And how about cheese? And all right, you know, the conversation between the ones cooking or the ones chilling over here or the ones here, seamless. Okay, now here we have a common toilet, which is a decent size. All the specs, the fittings are all standard. The shower, the tiles, the integrated toilet, all this. And then this will be the master bedroom. Okay, the floors are standard, right? The height is real. Yes, every unit enjoys a really tall ceiling height. Okay, all the air conditioning units are provided, the light points, the switch are all provided. And then here again, it's up to you how you want to design your own unit. You know, a little dressing table over here, you know, your wardrobe, and then the toilet. And then here we have like a guest room or a secondary bedroom, you know, or it can be a working room and all that. The location of this project, Senada Residences, also means that the buyer profile of these doesn't necessarily needs to be a standard family. Think of it, it's in Bukit Damansara, it's in KLGCC Resort, right? It's gonna be expensive because this is the most premium area in all of KL in terms of lifestyle, in terms of demographics, in terms of the profile of people staying here. The moment you turn off from Kerinci Highway, turning into here towards Science Center, you know you are heading to a different neighborhood per se, because KLGCC, and then it's Bukit Damansara, and then it's Hatamas, and then it's Mont Kiara. The deeper in, the busier it is. The nearer to the highway, the quieter, more greenery, better air, luscious forests and all that right in the center, in between Kuala Lumpur and PJ, all right, with a very unique postcode. Okay, now it's expensive. There are less expensive areas to stay, right? Bigger units to buy, there are, but this location, this right next to a golf course, in between all the wonderful Italian, Japanese restaurants, all the lovely F&Bs in Bukit Damansara, the convenient places to go, the profile of people, the entry and exit traffic, the beautiful roads. So this area is premium. So for me, from my look at it, I mean, there are 2-room units here. There are also single-room units. Think about it. There are so many families staying in Bukit Damansara. Let's say you are a young uni student or fresh grad. I need everybody to understand this. People who have a multi-million bungalow in Bukit Damansara, they are of a different profile, and it's not uncommon to see youngsters with a supercar. They have part of the family fortune. They are not shy about it. They come from rich families, right? And these families, you know, they have different expenditure. I mean, if I'm a young person with a very exciting lifestyle and I stay with my family in Bukit Damansara, right, it's actually much cooler for me to have a place of my own very near to where my parents stay. And a place like this just fulfills my lifestyle that much better. When I hang out with my friends, when I bring your girlfriend home or you bring your boyfriend, you know, your friends come over, you know, you guys can have your own time, you do your own work, maybe you're planning your own startup. Basically, it's the kind of people around this area that can have this type of imagination. So even for parents who stay in like Bukit Damansara and all that, and buying one unit to let your soon-to-be adult, your next generation, to have a place of their own, to have a place where they're responsible for their own lifestyle and they're still near you, right? Basically, you are able to control where they stay independently rather than having them picking a place that is much further away from you and is only just influenced by friends. So this is a fantastic proposition, I think, for the families who are from Bangsar, who are from Bukit Damansara. Your neighborhood is already old, you know, the bungalows are old, and your kids, yes, they still stay with you, but they hang out mostly all day out there because it's technically not their own home, and they're old enough, they want to bring their other half together, and they need a place of their own, even though they have their own room with you at home. But it's different from having their own place, their own keys to their own doors, and their own laundry, their own breakfast area. It's just different. Alright, so this is Senada Residences, and do check it out. I'm at the show house here at KLGCC Resort. Alright.